Hello, it's Nathan Dillard, and I'm here today to do my ethics post for Chapter 22. Chapter 22 starts off by describing a woman by the name of Susan Bennett, and Susan is a TV news anchor at a news station in the Southwest. Susan tries to develop news stories about, what's going on locally in her community, and so she receives a letter from a man whose daughter who goes to a private elementary school in the area, and she is receiving illness actually from the school lunches that they're providing at the school. He wants to get more information, and he tries to he really wants to get people to know more about what's going on at the school, because it says that they were serving chili dogs and nachos and all these unhealthy foods. Susan takes this story, and she takes it to her manager or whoever boss she has, and the boss declines based off of different advertisers in the area who don't really agree with the story being put out. Susan then is faced with controversy, and she doesn't really know why she can't put her story out. And I think they tell her that it's just going to be delayed, and they're going to have to just wait a while before it to be actually put out. But it never eventually gets out because of the advertisers. I think I can kind of take this into our world today, because many advertisements that we see today kind of have a big influence on what we buy and what products we use on a daily. And then again, advertisers, they kind of are a big deal to these different companies because of the money and revenue that is being income from this. I think that this is kind of a good case, and it kind of just shows how we can relate this to our everyday lives, just based off of the advertisers that are, being put out there on whether it's social media or the news that we see online or wherever. I think for Susan's case, Susan never really gets any clarity of, why she couldn't put out her story, but she takes that and just knows, moving forward what she can and cannot put out there. And it's just, she's more cautious, I think, about what she can really, talk about on her TV station. This is just a really good example of, how we can, censor what we are putting out on the internet and what we're putting out, what kind of content we're, putting out for others to see, because it just really makes a big difference, and it makes an impact on, the others that we're seeing in our communities, and, others that we see on a daily. And I think it's just a really, really good case on advertisements and how important they really are in our world today. So thank you again. This is my ethics post for Chapter 22, and have a good week.